Hey guys, it's Jimmy here. In today's video, we're going to try GameStop's new card grading system. I'm pretty excited about this because if you guys do not know, I actually have an expensive Yu-Gi-Oh card that's a hand trap that honestly is something I've wanted to get graded for a while now, but I could never really do it just because of I didn't want to send it to PSA because I was kind of concerned it's going to not be worth the 50 bucks. Plus on top of it too, I was concerned it's going to get lost in shipping and all the other stuff. So GameStop having this makes me very interested just to see on how it actually works. I saw a few other YouTube videos on the subject already, so I decided, frick it, we're gonna do it here today, and we're gonna actually spend the 20 bucks because it's $15 to get your card sent, plus $5 for shipping. So $20 altogether isn't actually that bad, and they have their membership too, where if you get that, it's free. But honestly, I'm just gonna grade one card just to see how it actually works. So let's head over to GameStop.
Okay, so we grab this SLP card right here, and then we put it nice and gently inside the bag. Yeah. First, I need to put the actual sticker on the bag.
You're fine.
Yeah, I meant to do that. And we slide this in the very edge, so you know it can get right there.
Gonna make sure it just doesn't go anywhere, so it doesn't cause any damage in shipping to the card.
Yep, don't worry, we have the whole thing for that, so it doesn't do that.
Nice, nice.
Well,
My big thing is I'm hoping to get a 10 out of this because this card is an OTS 5, meaning it's from the OTS pack. Yeah, so that card is from OTS. I think it's OTS 5. It's in the Ghost Ogre, Hand Trap, Yu-Gi-Oh! Hand Traps are OP. So that's why they're much more valuable. And that's one of the ones where it's good, but it's not overpowered like Ash Blossom. So right now it's currently sitting at 115.
Ooh.
So if it gets a 10, it might be 3 to 400. I don't know the exact because there's really any 10s on the market. Yeah. So that's why I want to have a 10. If I get an 8 or 9, I'll still be happy, but
10 is more preferable.
yeah, 10's more preferable, and also for the video too when I do it. I saw somebody else do a video on this whole process. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna go do it myself because one, I don't really like the whole TSA setup for or PSA for going to set the card and all sending it in. I don't trust it because you guys do have protection, right, on the thing if anything happens to it.
We will put it in, we will send it in a box, and it'll be very well protected, make sure it's secured so nothing happens.
Okay, sweet. It's only $20. It's actually not bad. The shipping's $5, but I know you said earlier.
If there's a pro member, it'll be free shipping.
Yeah. So I have another question for you. So when the card gets graded, it comes back. Let's say, for example, the card gets 700. That's the value of it. Do I pay do I pay 100 on it, or how much does it have? What do you know the number, or you think it's gonna be estimated?
It's the same as PSA. From what I understand, if it's above 200, it's an extra $9. I think 500 is 20 or 30 or something like that.
Okay, gotcha.
It's not too bad.
I guess my biggest concern is the thing with GameStop. I know the refunding games is had a bad track record. So my biggest thing would be if I ever get the thing here and they say you have to pay 200 because it's a $1,000 card, that'd be kind of the thing.
$5,000.
Yeah. So that's still trouble with you guys to figure out how that works.
It's the same pay scale that PSA does.
Gotcha. Okay, sweet, man.
And then there's your receipt and has your PSA submission, and you'll get an email right on your thing.
Okay, sweet. So how long does it typically take? It's 30 to 60 or?
Take about a month or two.
A month or two? Okay, sweet.
There's the amount we have to send, and then once we reach that amount, we send them out, and then they'll get sent out, and then you'll get a email saying, hey, it's been shipped out. Hey, it got to the PSA and everything.
Okay, sweet. Okay, well, I'll see you in a month from now. Thank you, man. What's your name?
Nigel.
Nigel? Thank you, Nigel. I appreciate it.
No problem, boss.
Okay, so it's been a few days since we get the card graded at GameStop. Keep in mind, we went to get our card graded on the November 16th. So it's now currently December 24th, the day before Christmas. Also, hope you guys have a great Christmas. But yeah, we got our card graded then. It's almost been 2 whole months since we got our card actually graded, which is really nice. And I just got the email here today that say it's ready to pick up at the GameStop. So we're gonna head over there in just a bit though, but I want to go over some small things real quick. First of all, the website for GameStop, if you have an account on there, you can actually check the order process through it. So you go to the website, under orders, you can actually see the PSA card grading and see what step is it in the actual process from being shipped to being actually grading at PSA to all that jazz. But they don't show you the official grading once it gets to PSA. It takes a bit of time, and then when they send it back to GameStop, they'll send you an email saying, hey, this is what your card got graded, if you want to check the actual email or the website itself, which is pretty interesting to think about. So I thought I'd let you guys know about that. So let's go to GameStop now and pick it up. Hello, I'm just here to pick up a PSA grade card.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Give us just a minute and we'll be right with you on that.
Sweet. So since the card's not over the certain point, because you guys, I think it was if you're over like 300, or how much was it for the be extra charge?
For PSA slab, it'll cover up to a $200 value. Anything from there, you'll be upcharged, but this, you're good to go on this from what I saw. Let me just double check. But yeah, so you are all good to go.
Sweet.
So I just wanted to go ahead and show you your
Oh,
slab.
she looks so good.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I was hoping for what was it, a 9 or 10, because I was like, oh, this is, I have never touched this, and I got this from a guy who collects cards. So I'm like, oh, there's a really high chance it's gonna be that. So I'm kind of curious in like what the imperfections are on it, because like there's supposed to be some minor stuff. Do you guys have like any like do you guys get any like things from it like, hey, this is this and that? Like,
as far as I know, that might be part of like your email and stuff like that. I haven't seen it myself, but may I take a look?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm not a PSA expert myself, but just taking a look at it, it looks like it might have gone down because of the centering.
The centering?
Yeah, so if you take a look, it's a little more heavier on this left side than it is the right side.
Oh, I
so
do
I
see
feel
that,
like
yeah.
that might be why.
Okay.
I'm not seeing any big like whitening or anything like that, minus in this little corner, but usually they're not really big on like the back whitening.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say that it probably more than likely has to do with centering.
Yeah, I was thinking that could be possibly the case, because like I know for a fact that this is like came out of a collector's thing. He didn't touch it at all. He had it like double sleeved up, all ready to go. So I'm so happy with an 8, because like at the end of the day, this card is like around 150 competitive near mint. So I could probably, people are selling this like right now for like on the market, not graded, for around 3 to 2. So, and I kind of confirmed probably that price point, it's an 8. I was hoping for a 9, still good nevertheless.
Trust me, I got some original Blue Eyes cards that I'm gonna get graded here soon.
Oh
so
my god.
I have the Blue Eyes where he's sitting on top of the Kaiba Court tower, and it's like signed by the artist.
Oh dude, that's actually good. If you get that 10, everyone would love that. I know.
I played with it as a kid.
Oh, yeah, that might impact it. Is it like dented and stuff like that, or?
It doesn't have any creases, but like the whitening on the edges are
Oh
pretty
yeah,
bad.
that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. Hey, at least you'll probably get at least maybe a 6, hopefully a 7.
But we'll see.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm gonna set that down. Have a great day.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to ask about the whole card grading here at GameStop. I don't think there's anything. I got everything covered in one too, because like they get started, it's $15.
Yep.
Then they ship it on out. Usually takes within 60 to 50 days at most, depending on the time frame. And then after, depending if the card is not over $300, or was it 3 or 2, right?
If I'm not mistaken, it's a $200 base value.
200 base value, then it'll get an upcharge. But if it's not over that, it'll just be 0. So what you get, you can just kind of pick it up, confirm your ID, and then just go from there.
Exactly, just like how we did today, where we just finalized and printed the receipt.
Okay, sweet. Thank you so much, ma'am.
No worries. If you ever have any questions, I run this location. I also run Chantilly. Just give us a call.
Okay, sweet. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thanks, you as well.
Okay, so GameStop for grading Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and all that jazz actually went way better than I personally thought. So I was concerned for a second there that it might get lost in shipping. So I'm glad the case that didn't actually happen. And that's my big thing with PSA. I don't want to send a card out because I'm not very good at sending stuff in packages, to be honest with you. And I feel like a lot of us can feel that way. So having GameStop as the opportunity for a cheap way to go get your cards graded with reinsurance is a good feeling. I feel like GameStop has been killing it just for that alone, especially since the fact that like there's no major upcharge unless you have a super expensive card. And wow, I'm so happy about this. Like, yo, look at this. OTS 5, Ghost Stoker, and Snow Rabbit. I am so happy with this. It's an 8. Unfortunately, not a 9, not a 10, but still, this is a very good card at the end of the day. And probably 10 out of 10, I would recommend to everyone around you. If you have like a card you want to get graded, but you don't want to do it yourself and send it down the mail, take it to a GameStop near you. You can absolutely do it. The one thing that was nice though is that on the website you can't see where the steps it is in tracking, which is pretty cool, and also see if the card got graded when it got graded for. I'm glad it doesn't show it in the email. It says you can look at the email, but I feel like the better thing for it is just going to the GameStop, seeing what you got. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed it's not a 9 or 10. At the same time too, I'm still happy it's an 8. But yeah, I don't probably plan to sell this myself. I might get more cards graded at GameStop. But hope you guys enjoyed my experience here today. If you enjoyed today's video and want to see more, make sure to smash the like button and get subscribed so you miss some future card videos. I'll see you for one. G-Man out.